All right, I want us to have some fun, and let's make some fucking noise! Game 5, Falcons versus Xtreme. Let's get it on!
A series goes the distance. Think about how many hours, how many thousands of scrims, tens of thousands of pubs, hundreds of thousands of moments thinking about what you would do if you were here in a Game 5 TI Grand Final, and you know these two teams have thought about it a lot. You do not want to leave this stage with regrets. Not now, not when you have come this close to tasting immortality.
There is so much history behind TI, so much history behind these players. So many of them have been working for this exact moment. For years, they've been dreaming about this moment. And now it's all about to happen. And nothing will be clean. It is going to be a dirty game without a doubt.
Pure magic as the only term for it. Man, if you are a coach of one of these squads, I would not want to be backstage watching this unfold with no ability to control it.
Heart palpitations.
The draft is set. The players are just going to play out your picks. And I mean, my God, a last pick juggernaut for Ame. You have to remember, this Ame juggernaut was the only thing that took a game off of Team Spirit in their perfect EWC run.
That's true.
The only thing Yatoro could not defeat. Ame will go back to it here and face his demons in a Grand Finals Magnus. This is what he chose. This is what he has to live with and what he has to make work here.
I won't lie, I felt a pit in my stomach when I saw the Magnus come up for Falcons. I saw Ame facing a Magnus in a TI Grand Finals Game 5.
Not again, not again. And yet so much can go right here. If you land the perfect ultimate, it can break that late game fight open.
Disruption setup, Fisher block off, a bit of damage, Snake King though. Naga Siren, a very tanky support, and once again, Crit's gonna make the early TP rotation for the punish on Xtreme Gaming. That should lock it down. XXS has nowhere to run to, and First Blood is claimed by Crit.
He makes the same rotation top he did in that other game.
And you've got Pugna, Juggernaut. You're just not going to get a kill with that duo.
It's the downside. No disable on this Pugna to set up the spin kill. It means Xnova's going to have to look
early
elsewhere.
Rolling Thunder goes after XM. Malrine gets stuck on the cliffs. Still able to find a second hit, but now it's underneath tower. And XM, he's trying to get off the Requiem. Unable to do so. Maybe he can threaten it now. Oh, man, get a big heal off the Magic Wand stack. Malrine's the one to die instead. The race to finish him off. And now the punishment comes in twofold. The Shin-Q managed to get a disruption on top of that for a second kill. XM taunting Malrine. He was already walking away with the lane win, but now he's got a massive lead. 57 CS, a kill to be a part of, 3,200.
The fifth, it might get the kill.
Ooh, it was close, but not quite good enough. A raindrop is what separates Snake King from life and death. The Blink Dagger, which, considering the lack of pressure so far from the Shadow Fiend, I'm inclined to agree with him.
This is the normal progression you want right here. This is going to help you scale.
Early Omni Slash, and Amar, he levels up the RP, but he will not be able to outlast the Omni Slash.
What a find from Ame. The timing on that is tight with the next wave coming in. You really have to get it on point. This might not work, but you have RP.
RP straight to the Static Storm. He gets off the spin initially. They're still going to go for the kill. The teleports are coming in. He may need a disruption to bail him out here. He got off that disruption right before the Static Storm finishes him with the silence, but it's not enough. Too much with the Rolling Thunder on top of everything. Falcons, they just bring too many heroes to this, and Xtreme, desperate to bail out their carry, just give more to Falcons.
They punish. Kick him out.
Didn't want to go for the Medusa, but they'll catch Amar on the other side, go through the gate, hit him with the Blink Dagger. And with that Eschewer, there's nowhere really to run. They try the Static Storm to give him some time here, but another 5 seconds till Eschewer, and he's just completely surrounded.
Kill to Ame. Boost that Juggernaut up.
Says, go ahead, give it a try if you want.
Yeah, he's just running at him.
And Xnova's trying to run away, but Crit, he'll catch up with a glimpse here. Xnova doing what he can. But of course, too many disables, not going to be able to teleport away. A 5th kill for Falcons, but on the other side, a much bigger one. Skeeter, hit by the disruption. He got off the stone gates. They're going to turn themselves away. The Croakers stall him up a little bit, but he's already out. Xtreme really didn't commit too much for that.
For heroes, start hunting. Looking aggressive for the team fights, looking for Malrine, looking for the Magnus. If you can find those two or at least one of them at the start of the fight, it can be very good for you. And you can bring Ame in there, and he should be able to contribute more than
this information, instant Echo Slam! Baited out X-Nova! The punish, the Fisher, it doesn't stop the skewer away, and a song to reset things. Falcons are not in a position to keep it going, though. They will simply teleport out.
Smart
it was
song.
a great reaction there from Xtreme, but that is the problem.
Spells behind him, some sustain later on. This Naga's going to build some utility.
Quick Static Storm, X-Nova.
And they're just running a pack. Quick Pugna kill, run the same heroes into the mid lane, grab the Shaker this time.
Pull him back in with the RP and the Rolling Thunder to ensure that if Xtreme were to respond, it's a hard fight to take. XXS is tanky, but not that tanky, and XM tries to come in with a Requiem. He's doing this solo. Wait, no, Ame comes in from the side with an Omni Slash.
It's a great one.
Maureen, he gets a lot of damage on him, but it's not enough. One more hit, and Essence Ring. It keeps Maureen alive.
And I'll pause as Ame's kill attempt falls. Done for Skeeter. This lineup is hitting a power point.
Once again, XXS baiting out X-Nova, who's going to try and play for the Wisdom Shrine. No overextension, though, from Falcons. Not yet. The Omni Slash is laid down.
Ame's
It's sticking on to Maureen. No, it's sticking on to Skeeter. He gets a lot of damage done. The Stone Gaze goes out. The Rolling Thunder has used so many ultimates popped by Falcons. They do not get control of the Wisdom Shrine. That goes to Xtreme. Because the early gen pickup from Falcons. They're going to push into this side of the map again. Once again, looking for a glimpse play. They know XM doesn't have his BKB. He just has to Requiem. Hope that the Fear pushed him far enough back. But the Magnus is going to chase after a Snake. He got him with the ensnare. Wait, a Fisher, they're so clumped up. A Fisher hits on 4. If only there was some damage behind it. Boname, he wasn't there yet. He's trying to get there somehow, wrapping through these trees areas, but he's just not going to be able to get there to punish anything. It's going to be instead Jin Q to die. Both supports fall, and they take that high ground ward away from Xtreme.
Right now, double Ghost Scepter across their two cores as the MKB arrives. The Mag and the Pango.
Goes fishing, finds a horn toss. Disruption, but only halfway through, and Maureen's going to ensure the kill, at least try to with the Rolling Thunder. X-Nova protects himself. There's an Omni Slash. He may make it to his team. Maureen is still alive. No, he goes down, and Shin Q finishes him off with the Demonic Purge.
Is this the opening? XG, can you find more right here?
If they can just catch Skeeter, but the Fisher was just a little bit off the mark. Now he's teleporting away. The Croaker stopped.
The disruption.
It's not disruption. Oh, he was halfway through that animation. For Xtreme, they bring their 4-man. But what about Ame? He's trying to make his way over here. They don't know how quick they switch up. They got the disruption out, and on the side there goes that Requiem, blowing up Maureen. Skewered back onto the Shadow Demon. He got off the Demonic Purge. That is excellent. And Decrepify goes down as well. They have to Static Storm this Shadow Demon just to get the kill on him.
This fight is open right now.
It is. Ame wasn't even a part of that one, and now he's got his Omni Slash. Xtreme Gaming, there is an opening here. In quick succession, there's that Axe. Flying out for crit. If they get the right, no! It's going to be Xtreme jumping first. They go all in for the Magnus, and they've got him.
Look at Skeeter, he got feared into the base.
He did, he got pushed in deep. Falcons get a bit separated, but Xtreme, once again, they're playing it slow. They hit the Fisher now, the follow-up. Ame, he's making the call to jump in. Takes a lot of damage. Oh no, they're rolling down the Omni Slash. No! Ame! What about the Omni Slash?
Didn't get it off in time, underestimated the burst damage, was trying to hold it for the second life and paid a massive price. No buyback available for this Juggernaut right now. He is 600 short.
The team gave him an opening. They got the pickoff.
He got too greedy with it.
And now the team has to hold for him. Can they weather through Skeeter? A minute and a half left on the Aegis. They're trying to chip away at it, see if they can take it for free. Break it down for me, Avery. How does Xtreme win this fight?
Massive Requiems, a great catch from XXS, and the Omni Slash has to land.
He got two! He got two inside of that! The man just took it to him! He said, what do I need? It's all me, baby! I've got this! Finds an opening on 2. Now Ame has an opportunity. Oh, that Outworld Staff, man! It's just too good of a counter to the Omni Slash! Ame's making a run for it. He'll get back to the base safely. Falcons have bought back on Amar, though.
They want to end it. They still have Aegis. They know all the ults are on cooldown. This Jug did not do enough with the opening.
Almost out of man on the first life here. Skeeter is getting quite low.
They do have a refresh Requiem available.
Yeah.
XM hiding in the trees, looking on this ward. Skeeter backs up. That's a one-team fight for XG, stalling out this Aegis. XXS does it again, this man.
Up 2 minutes, he wants to force this now.
Look, A on disc, ready to be assembled for ATF. You might not be able to get that same kind of play on the Magnus anymore.
One building left till Megas.
You gotta go here.
Half HP, where's the jump? They make the jump now. Try and hit for the Requiem. The RP gets locked down as well. Song. Still though, the Fear pushes the Medusa inside. Little bit of a problem. Half mana for now. Trying to stall things out. Got the Static Storm out. Glimpse back onto him. Refresh. He couldn't get off the BKB. He's in trouble. Decrepify's gonna wear out. XM now he gets off the BKB. He's making a run for it, but the Stone Gaze will allow Skeeter. He'll take Megas.
XG against Megas. Need to find
he doesn't want to let him lead. He's running straight to him. He challenges Crit, but a cheese goes off. Crit, he's alive for now, but he's separated the rest from the Medusa refresh. And now he's got lots of stuns. Hits him with a little bit more. Requiem, Fisher, everything they have. A jump forward goes after Crit once again. Way to bash. Still though, the Medusa's in trouble. Ame, wait the song, and they can't stop him. He's teleporting away. There is no stuns.
He didn't omni him in the Ghost Blade because he felt like he was gone, but the song bailed him out. Falcons escape with everybody. Go XG's way. This game is not easy to end right now.
Mar has an E on disc. He's ready to put together if this initiation goes wrong, but it doesn't. He got the opening on the Shadow Fiend straight to the Static Storm. That's going to be a buyback.
No disruption in time. A clutch pickoff for ATF here. He will reach 25 off that. Extra RP stun duration can also be very impactful.
XM doesn't use his buyback right away. He's going to wait for Falcons to make another push. And Falcons are certainly going to go for that push. But how many times can they find this Fissure opening? Every single time he goes for it, there's this risk that XXS responds fast enough that somebody, one of these supports, managed to get off some sort of save.
The awkward timing here, Roche up in 40 seconds. You have to know that this is in the range for the spawn interval.
Yeah, maybe Falcons, maybe they just go back. Maybe they take an SF kill, but maybe they can't actually force the buyback for the risk. What if they lose this fight? What if they give up Roshan?
The safe discipline play is to take Roshan here.
And if they can get to the base before some of these other heroes, they can get yet another pickoff. It's X-Nova again.
Does not have the buyback available.
Is that enough, Falcons? Ame, he's tired of this. No, the Lotus Orb. Swift Slash, it was just a Swift Slash. Meanwhile, JQ, he just died in an instant. Skeeter took him out. And, oh no, XM, he got bashed up right as he tried to go for the Requiem, and he's gone.
XG crumbling right now.
They're wearing through these heroes one by one. And Ame in frustration, he managed to get his spin up there. The inside, but it's that Storm response, and his song as well. Still though, the spin gets off the side spin and bounce backwards. It didn't get onto the heroes. Now what do? You need a refresher, XXS. He can't go back, he has to go in, he has to use everything he has. Refresher into the Echo Slam. They get one, they got a lead. Half HP on Skeeter. Ame fighting for it. Can he take down Medusa? It's almost no! The song! And now a refresh. When he comes back up, Snaking has just saved the game for them. It was going to be the Medusa dead, and instead, it's a Falcons victory.
Ame, you've been here before. Will you be denied again?
3 times denied. A horn toss, and it's over. Falcons, they've done it. Falcons are your TI champions.
This series went to a Game 5. That Game 5 went to the 58-minute mark. It took every buyback XG had to hold on to that game. Every tower in the base. Falcons push it to the limit. They gave ATF the hero that has been Ame's nightmare time and time again. The Magnus will once more shut their dreams of an Aegis down and achieve the dreams for this Falcon squad. A long time in the making for some of these players. They will finally lift this Aegis. For some of them, they've been here before. But for a lot of this squad, it will be their first time as international champions.
Snaking and Skeeter, now 2-time TI winners, and they do it with their teammate AUI, who is now the first coach for a 3-time champion. The duo of Maureen and Amar, from their time together in obscurity on a little team called Creep Wave, moving to different teams, cheering each other on every step of the way, and now realizing their dreams as a team. and then crits. The player at this TI, the longest consecutive run, 12 years in the making for him, and now the moment of triumph. The International 2025 champions, Team Falcons!
Ladies and gentlemen,